Out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon, the sun beaming down on the stand. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this player, Anthony Gordon, is someone who's really impressed me in recent games. He's very hard-working, quite versatile, he has an excellent attitude, and he just keeps on ploughing away. I'm just curious to see whether he'll be allowed to operate more like an inside forward, because that's when...
Gordon! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gordon actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Haaland. Oh, good spread. O'Reilly gets across to intercept that. Clipped into space. Gets it away. That'll be a throw-in. Saka. Saka's delivery. Ødegaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Gehi cuts out the pass. Anderson. Gehi. Anderson. Gehi. Rice. Ødegaard. Berger, aim forwards. Ødegaard. Sørloth. Ødegaard climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Anderson. Stones shifted upfield. Saka. James. Saka. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nicely intercepted. Norway have reclaimed it. And it's Ødegaard. Sørloth. Ryerson. Berger. Gordon. Ødegaard. Here's Sørloth. Ryerson. Sørloth looking to get on the end of this. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Haaland. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Over to the left. Gordon. Bellingham. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gehi. Stones. Rice. Played towards the other side. Gordon. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Anderson wins the duel this time. Tries a shot! Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looks a good ball through. England making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Rice looking to break at pace. And it's Kane. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Ødegaard. Berger. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Haaland. That's Solot. Solot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Anderson. And it's played forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ryerson. That's really well manoeuvred. O'Reilly. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
England have got it back and they'll have another go. Pickford sends that a long way. Ryerson. Quality ball. That has been cut short. Rice. Aim forwards. Gehi gently done. And now the breakaway. Thinks one through. Shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Moved on forwards. Can he get onto this? Gordon, he is through here. Ødegaard tries to clear. Ryerson. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Anderson, it's a delicate... Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rice goes short. Now it's Rice. Serves up across.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Anderson trying to keep this in. And here's Saka. James. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away. Anderson. Rice. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rice with the short one. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Kane. Bellingham! Bellingham! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
They've played it short. England given another corner. That's a throw. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. And that has been knocked clear. No way through, so back it comes. Rice. And here's Gordon. O'Reilly's cross. Rice plays it short. Oh, it's come loose. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Decent hit from there. Strong running down that left flank. Proves too strong. And it's Berger. Anderson. Stones driven forward. Oh, red, nice interception. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Odegaard! Room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. O'Reilly. Gordon. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. James, played out towards the right wing. Gordon. Done delicately. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Berger. Ustigard shifted upfield. O'Reilly. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He has found the way through. He's going all the way! And he's there to clear it. It's run loose here. And here's Gordon. And it's Bellingham. And here's Kane. It's Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
Saka, chance for a shot! And here's Gordon. It's a threatening, takes a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. James. And here's Saka. In it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cross in, looks like a good one. Played out to the right. And it's Ødegaard. Solot. Ødegaard. Knocks it out wide. Rice. Pickford. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Solot. Played with finesse. Cleared away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And here's Haaland. Solot. And he's there to get it away. Haaland chips it through. It is a corner. And it's Berger. O'Reilly. Gordon. And they can counter here. Rice. Berger forwards and with intent. Now it's Haaland. And it's Ødegaard. That has found him in acres of space. And that's an excellent interception. Pickford gets it clear. Berger. Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Up towards the front line. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That is a great pick out. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. Out of play for a goal kick.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
James. Oh, played through for the wide man. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Ryerson. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Anderson. Saka. Anderson. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's the shot! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Yehi. James. Played into space out wide. Saka. James. Saka. Now it's Saka. So who's he picking out? Flashes it across. That has been knocked clear. Bellingham! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
England have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Anderson. Rice. Stones. Stones gently done. Gordon, now he's off and running. Solot looking to run onto it. He's found a way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Here's Solot. And it's Ødegaard. Ryerson. James producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kane. And he's lost his man here. Kane played out to the left flank. Gordon's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That's really well manoeuvred. Berger. Gehi, some resolute defending there. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Great ball if he can get there. Saka. Ødegaard. Haaland. Spread out to the left. He whips it across. And back out it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward. Kane, chance here to counter. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. Good take, and is he in? Bellingham! It's a good-looking delivery. And that has been cleared. James. It's a mighty effort! It just took too long getting forward.
Gordon cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Out to the right. It's Solot. Ødegaard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Stones forwards and with intent. Berger, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, this looks sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. O'Reilly shifted upfield. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Norway really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Out towards the flank. That's good play. Hangs in across. O'Reilly getting this one clear. And it's Berger. And the shot! Gordon. And he welcomes it in. Great defending, strong and determined. Solot. And he cuts out the supply. Anderson has created one goal already. That's good running with the ball. Berger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Rice. James. Oh, can he get onto this? And that is not finding anyone. Aim forwards. Stones has given away a free kick. Acrobatic effort! Big relief, it just needed better contact. O'Reilly, gently done. Gordon. He's shifting through the gears here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Over to the left. And it's Bellingham. Ødegaard. Can he deliver? Well read. The danger is averted. Anderson shifted upfield. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Produces a cross. Out of play for a throw. And it's Ødegaard. Pings in across. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Berger. Ødegaard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a lovely, neat pass. O'Reilly. Stones. Gehi. Stones. James. Saka. James. Saka. Saka looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. And that's a... He's had a shot! Decent chance! Gordon, ball swung in. Goes to finish! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Saka. Ødegaard. That's been drilled forward. Haaland played out to the left flank.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Kane.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
calmly anticipates. Berger. Ryerson. And here's Sørloth. Played into the chance, surely! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. Hauger. Ryerson. Berger. Oh, good spread.
Norway really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rice. Now it's Saka, and he's managed to get free. Saka proves just a little bit too strong. Anderson. Norway are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. Rice. Anderson. Stones shifted upfield. Now it's Gordon.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Haaland. Can he finish? He's got it all! They have stolen level at the last!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Norway making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Showing good feet. One good cross, maybe the last chance. James has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Anderson. Bellingham, Gordon. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Stones aim forwards. And that could set him on his way. That's very neat. Lofted in. That'll be a corner. Punched away. Real chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Gehi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Norway close now to seeing this one through to the end. Ødegaard. Haaland. Anderson, Kane, Saka, now this chance! They've scored! We thought it was over, it's all square once more!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. All square. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Norway conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Rashford. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. And it's Rice. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That has been knocked clear. Ah, such a clever touch. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rice. James. Saka. Tries to get it clear. Rashford. That is lovely. Ødegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Rashford really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Bellingham, gently done. Saka. That's a nicely weighted... And a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Caresses it through. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Ødegaard. Bellingham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hauga. He is through here. And he's there to clear it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bellingham cuts it out. And here's the chance to counter. James chooses to go cross-field. And it's Kane. And the counter is on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. James makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hauga. Bellingham. Rashford in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Has a look and plays it forward. Haaland. Haaland played out towards the right wing. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Rice, gently done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, this is a great position. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. O'Reilly. It's gone for a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. And he shoots! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Norway go into the lead. Anderson. James shifted upfield. Haaland under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist.
And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. And here's Bellingham, and a shot! Rashford, aim forwards. Haaland, oh, that's fell down really robust. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Rashford. Bellingham. Gehi. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Berger does really well to win the ball there. Ryerson. Østigard. That's been drilled forward. Stones cuts out the pass. Gehi forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Rice. Østigard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
England can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So the lead now is 2. Now that's well seen too. Spence hangs one in. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Livramento. It's Kane! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's played forward. Ødegaard. Haugar. Spence wins the duel this time. That's a foul, free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Ødegaard, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Spence, and the keeper's got it again. Now it's Rashford. Ødegaard goes forward. Oh, red, nice interception. Gehi shifted upfield. Rashford, lovely feet. Now it's Rashford. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Bullish header! That has been knocked clear. In again, header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
England really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Norway have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Rashford. And it's Spence. Spence. And reclaimed it in a trice. Livramento. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's nice. Anderson. And here's Kane. Moved on forwards. Rice. Played out wide. Anderson. Now it's Saka. And here's Kane. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Saka. A chance to play it in. Goes for a shot! Goal! The last possible moment!
England, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
England, and time is up. Norway have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Norway really